This is jewelry you absolutely need to dress in a basic boy aesthetic. The basic boy aesthetic is just calm fits that don't do too much, but focus on attention to detail. With that being said, every little detail matters in this aesthetic, especially the type of jewelry you wear. I'll be going through the different types of jewelry, as well as how you can incorporate them into your basic boy outfits. As always, this is just my personal opinion. I'm not a fashion expert of any kind. I just like putting on clothes that make me feel good. With that being said, let's get into it. Starting off, we have our rings. Now, rings are one of the pillars of the basic boy style. Like all of the jewelry in this video is used to express yourself and your personality. In contrast to the basic boy's reserved style, jewelry is just an accessory that really helps you stand out. It just takes your outfits to a whole nother level. That's the whole reason we use jewelry, just to add on to the outfits that we already have. Aside from a few guidelines, you can really go crazy with the rings in the basic boy aesthetic. Any type of ring really goes well with the basic boy style, from your classic bands to your texture rings to your signets to your chain link rings. Like, it really doesn't matter. Whatever you got, you can really incorporate it into your basic boy outfits when it comes to your ring. Now, with that being said, there are a few guidelines. Now remember, these are just guidelines, not strict rules to follow, just more so of a helping hand to keep you on the right track. Now for the first guideline, we just have pick between gold or silver. Like, literally just pick gold or silver and stick with it. You don't want gold rings on this hand and silver rings on this hand. You're just doing too much. Nah, pick one, stick with it. And again, this is the basic boy style. So in terms of the number of rings, you can really have rings on each finger, but you don't want to load up each finger with like 4 or 5 rings. Nah, one for each finger will do. And like I just said previously, these guidelines are not the law. You just want to experiment and figure out what works for you. Moving on to number 2, we have bracelets. Now in the basic boy style, bracelets are very similar to the rings. Like, you can just go crazy. Any type of bracelet works with the basic boy aesthetic. So you can go with your classic chain bracelets, beaded bracelets, leather bracelets. Like, it really doesn't matter. Again, it's just a form of personal self-expression. Do what works for you, do what you like. However, with that being said, there are a few guidelines you need to follow if you put on some bracelets. Again, gold or silver. Pick one, stick with it, moving on. We want to leave all that colorful stuff at home. We're not in middle school anymore. We got like 8 color gem bracelets on each arm. Like, bro, we don't need all that. Again, it's the basic boy style. Everything we do is intentional. Everything we do needs to complement each other. If them colors do not complement your outfit, don't put them on. Like, leave them out of it. You see what I'm saying? 1 to 2 bracelets per arm is plenty. Like, you don't need to load up with like 8 bracelets. Nah, you don't need to do that. Pick 1 or 2 that complement your outfit the most and rock with them. Moving on to number 3, we have necklaces. This is another pillar of the basic boy aesthetic. It's probably the most important piece of jewelry when it comes to basic boy outfits. Every basic boy outfit that I've ever worn, I've always thrown on a necklace with it. With that being said, being intentional is key when it comes to your necklaces. Again, this is the basic boy aesthetic. Everything has meaning, everything has purpose. You don't want to put on a necklace that has nothing to do with your outfit. But you can also be very creative with the type of necklaces you put on. Small chains and pendants work very well with the basic boy aesthetic. Like, it is tried and true. It's never gonna miss. Of course, there are still a few guidelines when it comes to your necklaces. Again, gold or silver, pick one, stick with it. And by gold or silver, I mean your whole outfit. You don't want to have gold rings on and then a silver necklace. Your whole outfit needs to flow together. You see what I'm saying? So if you want gold earrings, keep the necklace gold. Gold necklace, keep the rings gold. Whatever type of jewelry you pick, you just need to stick with that throughout your whole outfit so it flows better. With that being said, if your necklace doesn't complement your outfit, it gotta go. Find a new one. The whole point of wearing jewelry to begin with is just to complement our outfit as a whole. You see what I'm saying? Just to make it stand out more. When you ask yourself if this piece of jewelry complements my outfit and you say no, then just take it off, bro. Like, it's not worth it. Also, you don't need them really big, thick old chains in the basic boy aesthetic. And if you want to rock that, if that's your style, then I'm all for it. You know, you do you. But if you want to dress in the basic boy aesthetic, you don't need all that. Just keep it real calm, real simple, but also very intentional. Moving on to the 4th and final piece of jewelry, we have earrings. Now, earrings are very similar to rings and bracelets in the basic boy aesthetic. Like, you can just go crazy. So if you have 8 piercings in your ear, you can literally rock 8 piercings in your ear. Like, there's no rule to this. Literally, go crazy. If you want to wear hoops or studs, like, it really doesn't matter, bro. Just wear what you got. You see what I mean? But there are still a few guidelines. Again, as always, gold or silver. Pick one, stick with it. And if it doesn't complement your outfit, it gotta go. I'm gonna keep saying it. I've been saying that this whole video. If the jewelry does not complement your outfit, do not put that shit on. Take it off. Find something else. Now, if you like that jewelry, if that's your favorite jewelry and you want to wear that, I suggest just making an outfit around that jewelry. Now that we got the jewelry types out of the way, here are a few tips and tricks to remember when putting on jewelry in the basic boy aesthetic. The first one being less is more. Again, you don't need a lot of jewelry. Like, you don't need to be covered head to toe in gold or silver. No, like, be very intentional with the jewelry you wear. That's the key right there. It's quality over quantity. You might not have on a lot of jewelry, but each piece has its place. Each piece helps complement your outfit in some way. So you don't need 8 chains. Just pick 2 that you really like the most and rock with them. Just be very intentional with this stuff. That was going to be my second tip, being intentional, but we're already here. So let's just move on to the 3rd and final tip, which is to wear whatever the hell you want, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just a dude with an opinion. You don't have to listen to me. Fashion is all about putting on clothes that you like so you feel confident and comfortable. You don't have to listen to the opinions of others. Just wear whatever makes you feel good, bro. I can't tell you what makes you feel good. Nobody else can tell you what makes you feel good. Only you can tell yourself what makes you feel good. I suggest just wearing that. With that being said, that is all the jewelry you need for the basic boy aesthetic. If this video helps you in any way, please feel free to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you want. If you don't, I ain't really tripping. It's cool. All right, y'all.